Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Ahmed Omer. I study in grade 8 in Aitchison College. I am the author of Deadly Than a Pandemic. It took me 11 months to write this book and it has been published by Pegasus Publishers. It all started in lockdown when the schools got shut. At that time I was in grade 6 and I was wasting a lot of my time on video games and unproductive activities. So my mother noticed this and she said, why don't you do something productive? Why don't you do something that will inspire? And I was like, what can I do? And she said, why don't you write a book? I was like, how can I write a book? I don't have any ideas. I am so young. And she was like, no, you can. You have good writing power and you have the creativity to do so. So why don't you give it a try? I tried a lot to get out of it, but mothers always get their way. So eventually I ended up writing this book. Whenever the going got tough, whenever I suffered from brain fog, whenever I suffered from a lack of creativity, my friends and family, especially my father and mother, always helped me to get ideas, to clear the brain fog in my mind, to get it more creative. And when I saw how determined they were to make me the best, to make me someone unique, I thought that I have to do this to make them proud. So I sat down and after 2 failed plots, I finally came up with a plot that I thought I could write on. So I kept writing. I just did not stop. I used to sit down every day, 2 hours for 11 months and eventually it all came out. And the book is a science fiction novel about a boy who in his childhood he was mistreated really badly and then he escaped from Russia where he lived and he managed to get to Alaska, which at that time in the year 3045, way in the future, is a world superpower, a global superpower that has got itself freed from the United States and has taken over Canada and the likes of many other countries like that. From there, he becomes the general of the army, and then he attacks Russia, which is the country that betrayed him, and he wants to get revenge. But later on, there's a hidden surprise, and you have to read the book to find out that. I learned a lot while writing this book, and to my fellow peers and fellow writers who want to get their work published, I would just like to say one thing. You have to put your ideas to paper no matter what happens. I'm 13 years old right now, and I'm sure that at least once in 4,628 days, somebody will get an idea that can be a world-class book. It's all about putting the idea to paper, and it's all about having confidence in yourself, it's all about having support, it's all about not being nervous that it will fail. If you never try, you are never going to know.